Hello students, today we are going to start a new chapter of class 8, that is chapter number 13, direct and inverse proportion. So let me show you what is direct proportion. Formula for direct proportion is x1 upon y1 equal to x2 upon y2. Okay. In this term, how we will find out proportions are equal or not. So see here, out of these four quantities x1, y1, x2, y2, always three quantities are given in question and one unknown quantity you need to find out. For this, you simply cross multiply the terms, then you will get your unknown quantity. And before that, there are two quantities given. One we have to take as x, another we have to take as y, or we can take any variable like a, b, c, d. Okay, now let me show you what is the first question. So see, this is the first question. Okay, here what is given in question. See, following are the car parking charges near a railway station up to. Means for 4 hours you will cost 60 rupees for parking your vehicle. For 8 hours you will be costed 100 rupees and so on. Okay, so see, first parking charges means total parking charge upon timing. So 60 divided by 4, it is 15. Second, 12.50. Third, 11.67. Fourth, 7.50. You can see all the parking charges, or we can say charges per are not same. So we can say these are not in direct proportion. Now let me show you what is given in question number 2. A mixture of paint is prepared by mixing one part of red pigment with 8 parts of base. Okay. So here one we have to take as x, another we have to take as y, or we can say we have to take one as a or another as b. So how we will apply this? All will consider x1, x2, x3, x4, xy, and this will be considered as y1, y2, y3, y4 up to y5. So what formula we will apply? We will apply x1 upon y1 equal to x2 upon y2. Okay, this is our formula. Now here see, what is x1 here? Here x1 is 1. Okay, and what is y1? Y1 is 8 equal to, what is x2? See here, x2 is 4, so we will write 4. And y2 is how much? Y2 we don't know. See here, y2 is dash, so we will write y2. Now cross multiply all the terms. See here, y2 ones are what we will get? Y2. And here 8 fours are how much? 32. So if for one part of red pigment 8 parts of base is required, so for 4 part of red pigment how much base is required? 32 part of base is required. Likewise, you can solve all the further options. Like if you want to take out y3, then which two quantities you will take? You will take x1 upon x2 equal to, sorry, you will take x2 upon x3, x2 upon y2 equal to x3 upon y3. Likewise, you can solve all the further options. Okay, let me show you what is given in question number 3. So see, this is question number 3, and here it is given in question number 2. If one part of red pigment requires 75 ml of base, how much red pigment should be mixed with 1800 ml of base? Again, what we have to do? One we have to take as x, another we have to take as y. So for one part of red pigment 75 means here x1 upon y1. See, x1 upon y1. And for x, how much part of red pigment? 1800 ml base is required. So we don't know this, so we have taken it as x, or we can say x2. So x2 upon y2. Now when you will cross multiply the terms, you will get 24. So one part of red pigment required 75 ml base, and 24 part of red pigment required 1800 ml base. This is your question. Now see, question number 4. A machine in a soft drink factory fills 840 bottles in 6 hours. So there are two quantities, number of bottles and timing, x1 and y1. How many bottles will it fill in 5 hours? So see, in 6 hours totally it can fill 840 bottles. So in 5 hours how many bottle it can be filled? So cross multiply the terms and you will get 700. Okay, now let me show you question number 5. A photograph of a bacteria enlarged 50,000 times attain a length of 5 centimeter. Means there is x1 and y1, enlarged bacteria, and second, length of the bacteria. Okay, so what we have to find out? If the photograph is enlarged 20,000 times only, what would be its enlarged length? Means enlarged time is given, we have to find out enlarged length. So see, for length 5, it will enlarge 50,000 times. So for what length it will enlarge 20,000 times? Simply cross multiply the terms and you will get how much? See, 5 into 20,000. Here once we will cancel out, all the 4 zeros cancel out, all the 4 zeros cancel out, 5 cancel out, remaining left is 2. So how much length it will attain? It will length 2. Okay, and what is unit given? It is given centimeter, so it will attain 2 centimeter length. Okay, so this is our question number 5. Now see question number 6. What is given here? Okay, this is our question number 6. See, okay, here length of the actual ship is given and length of the model ship is given. Okay, so what we have to do, length of actual ship is given this one and this one, and length of model ship is given this one and this one. So what we have to do, see, one is mast given and one is actual length of the ship is given. So for actual length of ship divided by length of model ship, which is 12 divided by 9, and again length of actual ship divided by length of model ship, which is, see, this is the height, or we can say this is length and this is length of mast. So 12 divided by 9 equal to 28 divided by x. So what we will get? X is equals to 21 centimeter. So the length of the model ship is 21 centimeter. Okay. Now see question number 7. Suppose 2 kg of sugar contains 9 into 10 to the power 6 crystals. How many sugar crystals there were in 5 kg of sugar? 1.2 kg of sugar. Okay. So see, 2 kg contains 9.10 to the power 6. So 5 kg will contain how much? Sugar crystal. Okay. So see, 2 kg sugar contains 9 into 10 to the power 6. So 5 kg will contain, we don't know. So we have taken it as x. Now x is how much? After calculating this value, how much we are getting? 2.25 into 10 to the power 7 for 2 kg of sugar. Okay. Now again, for how much sugar we need? If 2 kg of sugar requires 9 into 10 to the power 6, so 1.2 kg of sugar will require how much crystal? So again we will do the same thing, x, and cross multiply the terms. So let me show you what we will get. See, okay, here is given. See, question number 8. Rashmi has a road map with a scale 1 centimeter representing 80 kilometers. She drives on a road for 72 kilometers. What would be her distance covered in the map? So actual distance is 18 and in distance map is covered as 1. And here also actual distance in 72. So what distance it will cover in map? So 18 divided by 1 equal to 72 divided by x. When we will cross multiply the term, if it is given 72 as actual distance, then in a map it will be shown as 4 centimeters. So this is our solution. Question number 9. A 5 meter 60 centimeter high vertical pole casts a shadow 3 meter 20 centimeter long. Find at the same time what the length of the shadow cast by another pole and the height of a pole which casts shadow 5 meter long. So see here, 5 meter 60 centimeter. We know that we cannot handle two units in the same question. Either we have to convert meter into centimeter or centimeter into meter. So what we are doing here, we are converting meter into centimeter because we know that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. So it is converted 560, this is converted 320, this is converted 1050, this is converted 500 centimeter. Now let us put out the value. Height of the pole is 560, so the shadow cast 320. If height of the pole is 1050, then what is the length of shadow which should be cast? So x is how much? 600 centimeter, or in meter it is 6 meter. Okay. Now see next question. What is given here? Okay. This is our next question. This is option number 2. See here. This is option number 1. And option number 2 is given. If height of the pole is 560 and length of the shadow is 320, then what is the height of the pole for the length casted of 500 meters? So here x is a known quantity. So what is the length of that height pole, or we can say 8 meter 75 centimeter, or we can say 875 centimeter. Okay. Now next question, let us see what is given here. Okay. This is our last question, I think. Now see here, this is our last question. Okay. A loaded truck travels 14 km in 25 minutes, means distance and timing is given. If the speed remains same, how far it can travel in 5 hours? So 14 km distance is covered in 25. So in x kilometer distance, how much distance it will cover in 300 minutes? See here in question it is asked 25 minutes and here it is given hours, means we have to change the given hour in minutes. So 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes, so 5 hours is equals to 5 into 60, which is 300 minutes. So we have converted each and every timing unit into minutes. Okay, so see here, distance covered 14 kilometer in 25 minutes. So how much distance it will cover in 300 minutes? So what is the value of x? Value of x is 168 kilometer. In how much hours? In 5 hours. So this is how we have completed all the questions of 13.1, which is question of direct proportion. Okay students, thank you watching this video.